Got it on my own, got it on my own. Papa wasn't around, I was home alone. Got it on my own, got it on my own. Forced to be the man, made a nigga strong. Got it on my own with no handout. Mama was alone.
What up, dope people? It's your man Prof. This is Real Ish Radio. You know I got my mans with me,
Johnny Ace.
and it's another episode, second episode of 2020.
Yes, sir.
We got a lot to talk about.
Man.
First off, let's start off with last night. Heavyweight fight, Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Did you watch the fight last night?
Oh man, I was catching it on my phone while I was working the gig. It wasn't looking good.
Man, it looked bad from the gate.
I didn't catch the knockout though.
Well, he didn't knock him down. He didn't knock him out. They stopped the fight. They threw in the towel in the 7th round. Yeah, but like honestly, from what I seen, it made me seem like he didn't train well. He looked exhausted.
Yeah,
Looked exhausted. So I was just like, damn. So like, you know, sometimes you get too comfortable. I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm just saying that's what it looked like. And then he was bleeding out his ear. They were saying he might have got his fucking eardrum busted. And you already know that's gonna fuck up your balance. An earache can fuck up your balance.
That's a wrap.
So that's a lot. But it was just like Tyson Fury came to win. He didn't come to play any games at all. No. Off the gate. He was in attack mode. And you know he got a Kronk trainer now too. I
saw that.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw he had the whole Kronk team around.
Yeah, because he had definitely was a whole different vibe as far as his fighting style. He's more of an attack mode, and he was smothering him. Yeah. Which, if anybody watched Deontay Wilder fight, you know he liked to launch. So if you don't got the space to launch it, and I'm up on you, you can't get that big shot off. So it's like he took care of business. Like it was, he surgically did his thing. He did his thing from start to finish.
He went in and did what he was supposed to do.
Exactly, and I mean. I gotta take my hat off to him. Of course, I wanted Wilder to win. That's what I was rooting for. But shit, Wilder ain't take it. He ain't want to win. He was sleepy.
Nah, everybody was going for Wilder.
Man, it was just from start though, straight out the gate. I was like, damn, he on his ass. You know what I'm saying? And just like you see it in his eye. Once the first when he went down, you seen that he had this look like he didn't really know where he was at.
He was spooked.
Yeah, he wasn't never the same after the first knockdown from the next 6 rounds. Like you could see it in his face, he looked like he was exhausted. And it was like early in the fight, which was so weird to me. But like you say, man, you don't come take care of your business.
He wasn't expecting it. He thought he was gonna come in there and pound away. I'm the hardest hitting boxer. You know what I'm saying?
That definitely wasn't the thing.
Was not. Your
boy Fury was on business off rip. You see when he licked his blood though? That was a bit much. that was a bit much.
At that point, he knew it was over. Like you fighting a nigga and he just like
I didn't even notice
just give me that.
Until the commentator started talking about, well, he said he wanted to taste blood. And I was like, so that's what we do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? He really was licking this man's blood. Like that was crazy.
He's a savage. He handled it.
Yeah, he definitely handled business. So what do you think? You think it's gonna be a part 3?
For what?
Well, it was a draw, a clear loss, and then a redemption. I think it'd go another one. He got to go back to the basics though. He can't just see what it is. To me, he's not a good boxer. He just can knock motherfuckers out, and his intimidation factor was big. I think that kind of took it away. So I think he need to get back to actual, boxing, doing his thing that way, and doing the technical parts to get right.
He would have to, I believe, drop his trainer, because I believe his trainer is just using his raw talent and not pushing him as a boxer. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like when you was in high school and you just had natural athletes, like the coach would be like, man, he got it. You know what I'm saying? They stay on him, but they wasn't pushing him as far as the people who needed to get to the natural talent. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what I think his trainer is doing with him.
Yeah, I definitely think that can happen. That was definitely a big deal. Yeah. But he definitely was getting his ass whooped.
Hey, shout out to Kronk.
Yeah, that
Detroit
was
history.
That was definitely a good look right there. Seeing the boys from Kronk out there doing their thing.
Got y'all the championship. Add to that wall.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely.
Oui.
But I think he can come back though. But he looked at bad last night for sure. He looked at real bad.
He need to just leave that alone, man. We don't need no more Pacquiao and Mayweathers. You know what I'm saying? We don't need no more of that, man. We don't want to keep seeing the same fight over and over.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. But I think I think he should get another shot.
All right, well.
Like I said, the first one was a draw. The second one was a clear ass beating. And the third one, you can see what it is. And if he beat the shit out of Fury, then that's gonna make a fourth one. It's gonna stretch it out.
Exactly. This shit gonna turn into a what was that? Saw. Turn into a Saw saga. He's gonna go 1-8.
You
Fury Wilder 8.
Draw it out too long. But it was hard to see, man. Like he undefeated, beating the shit, knocking people out. Then to come to like, it wasn't even like the same person in the ring.
Yeah, you could tell most definitely. Like it was just a total 180, not a 360, a 180.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. This episode of Real-ish Radio is brought to you by Triumph Transportation. Let Triumph Transportation help your next group out and be a memorable one. We provide luxury charter bus and school busing. Give us a call today at 313-381-5881 or visit us at www.triumphtrans.com. That's www.triumphtrans.com. So what else going on? Oh, so did you catch what Lil Boosie said about Dwayne Wade's daughter?
Man, listen, Boosie is nuts, man. I fucks with Boosie. Boosie is nuts, man. But at the end of the day, that's his household. I don't agree with it. A lot of people don't agree with it, but
did he ever say that they was doing the surgery though?
No.
So I never
Boosie
seen
just came out of left field with that.
It seemed like somebody might have said something to Boosie and he just responded to it and didn't know like all the facts.
Yeah, like they never said he was cutting anything off or doing anything.
I feel like to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in his position and had to deal with that situation, so it's hard to be like, well, you should do this or you shouldn't do that. Everything is different until it's hit your doorstep. Yeah. You know, we on the outside looking in, we not dealing with that, so it's hard for us to be like, oh, you should do this and do that as a parent. At the end of the day, if that's what his son feel or his daughter feel, ain't nothing you can do to stop that. Now, as far as the surgery thing, now if he was contemplating doing that early, you should wait till he's an adult. That's just because that's just a rational thing I think you should do. Mm-hmm. But as far as us having our opinion, even though mostly even our podcast and most podcasts or whatever, it's all ain't nothing but giving people the opinion and talking shit about different situations. Oh, yeah. But when it's a more of a personal thing like that, it's not like something stupid somebody just did in the entertainment industry or this, that, or third. It's affecting his child. Mm-hmm. So I personally think like, hey, I wouldn't want to have to go through that. You know what I'm saying? But he's dealing with the way he want to deal with it. I don't know why he's making it so public. Yeah. So I don't know if it's something coming behind this. I heard it's supposed to be a documentary coming out, and that's part of it. But I just don't understand why he's making like his house, what's going on in his house, so public. Now maybe it came out public and he got to keep going in the public. I don't know. I just think some family decisions should be in home. It ain't for the world, or you ain't trying to please the world either. Hey. So even if somebody going against what you think, fuck them, do you? But I just think throwing it, when you put shit, that's like when somebody posts something on Facebook and get mad when people comment. You put it out there to the public. The public's going to have their opinion. And with social media and the internet, everybody has a voice now. Yeah. So you kind of putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? So you opening yourself up to different type of criticism.
Yeah, I mean, it eventually would have came out because, she do fashion. Mm-hmm. Big into fashion. She do fashion. So eventually, you know what I'm saying, like Gianni Versace and all them other people, you know what I'm saying, it would have came out. But to like, just like you said, just out it, like.
Yeah, they just was putting it all out there.
This my
so you got to be
daughter now, and
you got to take the criticism. Whatever it is, good, you got to take just the praise with just the criticism. But I just think that some issues y'all need to handle. That's a lot of pressure to even put on that kid. Because it's gonna come so much different hate. You don't get love too, some people want support, but you will get so much hate, and that's still a 12-year-old trying to absorb all that. You can't filter everything.
6th, 7th grade.
So I just think maybe they should have kept what they was doing to themselves. It ain't the world's business. But once you put it on the world, ain't like somebody discovered it. They put it out there, so people's gonna chime in with their opinion. I just feel like, hey, it's his child, man. He gonna have to love his child the way he see fit, no matter we agree or disagree with it. Mm-hmm. That's just my personal take on that, though. But it's difficult. I know it'd be difficult. I know it'd be difficult for me to deal with. Your son want to be a girl, but that's how they feel. I mean, how can you? It's a touchy situation.
And then it's just, It's a whole bunch of thoughts that are
And
going
then
through your head.
everybody parent different too. So it's a lot of people, man, that's like kids out there killing themselves because they don't feel comfortable telling their parents, or it might have came out the wrong way without them telling them. It's a lot going on with that, man, with the mental health of people and kids. You gotta be sensitive to it. I'm glad he's supporting his daughter and whatever she wants to do or whatever. That's what you're supposed to do. But I think some stuff should be kept in home, and it ain't about the public, knowing all your business. Mm-hmm. But if that's the way he feel like it's the best way to get it out, then shit, who am I?
Yeah, maybe that was his way of coping.
Yeah, it could have been part of therapeutic for him. You're 100% right.
It was like, I need somebody to back me on this.
And he put it out to the streets.
Yeah.
I can see that being the reason. And I want to touch on something too that I seen maybe like 2 weeks ago. I see it a lot, but it was somebody I knew personally 2 weeks ago. Like, why do we focus so much on negativity? Like, I seen somebody post a video of their artwork or whatever. I ain't gonna say what they do, but their art or whatever.
Yeah. 30
comments, love, 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 love. The one negative comment is the one they responded to. Like, what does attract us to the negative shit? Like, it's 30 people, 29 people loving you, one person hating you, and that's the one you focused on.
Because they're not loving you. I guess it's like why? Like, why? Like, you could have just kept that comment to yourself, and now them commenting back is just gonna start a whole shitstorm. But it's like, let's get to the root of this. Like, why? You see what I'm saying?
That's my thing, though. Like, why wouldn't you just ignore it? That's like when we used to do music, right?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers get mad when certain people didn't come to the shows. But you kind of shitting on the people that took the time out to come to your shows.
True.
Focus on the love, not the hate. I mean, I understand it's something. We all human. So I'm sure I done did this shit before too. But if I sit back and analyze, I'm like, why are we so focused on the negative shit instead of like the positive? You really got 90% of love, 10% of hate, but that you focused on the 10%. We're not acknowledging the 90% that you get.
Yeah, that's I would say a lot of us was raised like that. It was just something that was learned in the home and in school. Like I was talking to some of my players the other day. Everybody got progress reports. Mm-hmm. I'm like, let me see your progress report. I was like, oh yeah, my progress report good. And they'll show me their progress report. And a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, A's, B's, C's, and 1 F. Mm-hmm. And I see, I'm like, dog, what's up with this F? And they're like, oh, this, and that happened. This, and that happened. They're like, but the rest of my progress report good. You just focus on this F. But
that's kind of different though.
I mean, it's still the same though. Like,
yeah,
they had plans to bring it up, but I just focused.
You focusing on the negative that needs to be changed.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's different because when you relate to school, like, you don't want to get an F. That means they failing. But if you got 29 people liking your shit and one not liking it, you win.
That's still a negative.
Well, it's a negative, but it's irrelevant. If you trying to sell 30 tickets and sell 29, you won.
Facts.
Yeah, but you could have all A's and fail that class and not graduate.
True.
If it's the right class, you know what I'm saying? So it's the analogy isn't comparable. It's not a lot of remove. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying, but it's not the same what I'm talking about. Because of course you're gonna focus on that negative because that negative has to be fixed. You can not like it's somebody that doesn't like you for no apparent reason.
True.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people dislike you because it's something about themselves they don't like. You ever heard like hurt people or misery loves company? Yeah. That shit, those sayings are true. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. But you can't focus on it. Why give it to your energy? Because you get to their energy, they won. Because now they got your attention. Because they ain't getting no attention. So that's what they do. Those that do, those that don't criticize. Like if somebody send me something or I come across something I don't like, I just don't comment.
Yeah.
Or I can give you constructive criticism, or I just don't say nothing. If I like it, I show love. I don't even gonna try and bring that negative energy to you. But that's just how I am. But some people but I'm not miserable. So a motherfucker that's miserable, I don't like this shit. This some bullshit, blah blah blah. But they sitting at home not doing nothing, not taking no chances, or putting none of what they do out to the public. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I really meant about it, though.
I got it. I mean, I can't explain it. I see it every day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about them being like earlier. I mean, it gets so hot in here. earlier we were talking about like this negative shit that we attract to, right? Mm-hmm. And I had to check myself. I said, you know what? I was talking to Braylon about. I said, you know what? You're right. I said, I watched like, I couldn't sleep the other night. I watched like 8 episodes of First 48, right? But think about it. I mean, I'm watching a show that I know at least 2 people gonna die every episode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I even be interested in that shit? It's weird, the shit that intrigues us. Thanks for checking out that portion of the podcast. To hear it in its entirety, go to your favorite podcast app. We're on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn, and Apple Podcasts. Just search Real Ish Radio. Make sure you subscribe so you can get an alert every time we drop a new episode.